Yeah. Good morning. Happy Tuesday.
Yeah,
Time to
it's a
wake
happy
up.
Tuesday for Val. Oh, jeez.
Time to wake up. I had a lot of sales, but I didn't. They weren't for like large amounts of money because I had
Yeah,
a
well,
real, big, basically a blowout
mm,
sale. So um, it was good. Good morning, Turtle Trader. Yes, you are first. Happy days. Uh, but yeah, I was trying to coordinate with him, like, I know things are gonna be like slow and yeah, he said I just said, thanks. Good morning. Just a heads up, I have 40 packages going out. Let me know if I need to do something different or you want to come by at a later time. And he said, good morning, thanks for the update. Well, we're waiting on mail to get here. So we can he said, looks like I could be 2 to 3 hours late. ETA your place around noon for the first time, 2 o'clock for the second pass. So
oh wow.
I'll just say, I don't know. I'm not going to say anything yet. I wait and see what I think of
Yeah,
because I don't
that's
really
like,
want to I don't want to really put a whole lot out there, and then because it's snowing, I don't want to get everything wet. I'm not going to put everything out there. I'm not going to do that. So
is it snowing there finally?
yeah, we got snow early Christmas Eve, and then it just started snowing this morning.
Mm.
So we got a couple of inches on the ground. So it's not too
Mm.
bad. I'm telling you, Sally, you need to move out of Siberia.
I am really wanting to move today. Can I move today? I
You can,
just, I want to move today. You have a rip in your shirt?
you know what? I don't know. This is a new shirt, and I think it's the way it's made. I think it's supposed to be that
Is
way.
the other side like that?
No, but it's but it's hemmed. It's
Okay,
hemmed on
so
this.
maybe it's
It's
supposed to
hemmed here.
be
I
on the
think it's supposed to
shoulder.
on the shoulder.
Maybe off your shoulder. Like,
No,
are you sure?
I don't know.
That's weird.
It is weird. It is weird. And I was like, oh my gosh, my shirt's ripped. And
That's what I thought.
I noticed it yesterday, but I was like, well, no, because I checked it and it was hemmed. So I was like, well, it's supposed to be like that. I don't know. But it's not like clear up. So I don't think it's like supposed to go
Where does it
and it
where does it go to?
goes up to the shoulder hem. I don't
Oh.
know. It's just weird. It really is. But it's not like ripped.
Hank,
It's
have you
like
ever seen anything like that?
it's like supposed to be like that.
Wow. Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
never seen so the other side's not like that.
No.
Huh.
I
Maybe
don't
it's a
know.
new thing.
I don't know.
Good morning, Hank.
Good morning.
Good
Good
morning, Turtle
morning.
Trader.
Ugh. So,
Yeah, I want to move today. I don't want to live here anymore. I give up. And Teresa was telling me, I mean, it all can change, but she said she looked up the weather for the next 15 days. And for the next 15 days, we're supposed to be in the teens.
mm,
So, like, there's no end in sight.
yeah. You better get your long johns on because you're going to need them.
Mm. She says, I'm wearing a shirt similar with extra scrappy looking things. Mine's just not symmetrical.
Hey, Kellyanne.
Hi, Killian. I like that
Oh,
name.
I know, I do too. It's pretty.
Hmm.
So, yeah, it was Christmas Eve was really a rough night for me.
Was it?
Yeah, just kind of down in the dumps, feeling sorry for myself, blah blah blah. And, woe is me and
I was like that too. We really should have got together because
yeah, I was not in good. I was pissed off at the world.
yeah, me
Let's
too,
just put it
kind of.
that way. And so I was like, well, I'm just gonna have to um, you know, suck it up, buttercup, you know. And I felt a little bit better on Christmas morning. And then, when I got around people, but I told Tina, I said, I can't do this again by myself.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
yeah.
It's too
You need
much.
to get out there.
I need to get, you know, it was just too much time alone, and I was, and I'm gonna be completely. I was mad because everybody else was out there, you know, having parties and drinking eggnog, and they're with their families, and I was pissed off about that.
Yeah,
I was just
and
mad.
you have a right to be. You really do. You have a right to be.
So I just,
I'm pissed off because you got coffee and I don't.
I almost I almost didn't go to Rose's, and I was like,
Oh,
"Well,
really?
that's just dumb because, you were pissed off because, everybody's with your family. You have a chance to be with your family and you're going to piss it off like that? Nope,
Hmm.
you're going."
Yeah,
So, anyway, I got through it. I
that's
handled it somehow or another, so
that's good. I'm glad you did. I We had dinner here on Christmas Day. Brandon fixed a ham and stuff, and me and him and the kids and Emily were here. We got invited to go to Lori's, but we didn't go
uh-huh.
just
Why
because,
didn't you go? Just didn't.
it just makes me feel like shit whenever, you know, Shelly usually will get everybody something or get, this this family something, this family something, just little stuff.
Right.
And it's the thought, but it just makes me feel like shit because I don't feel like I could do that,
Right.
you know?
Exactly.
So it just, that was the reason pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Even though they probably don't care. I mean, it matters how I feel about it, you know.
Right.
That's why I didn't go. But I was probably being selfish about the whole thing. But and I was tired probably and all of that
Yeah.
too because I had worked, and so I was like, I told the kids, I said, you guys know Santa Claus don't love us on Christmas, but
Sally.
Santa Claus and Jesus love us more come income tax return season. That's when we'll have our Christmas. And they're like, yep, we know, Mom. So,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, they know.
Yeah. Killian says, howdy from cold, 2 foot of cold snow in the yard. Living the life. No, really, I am. I had a great Christmas. How about you all? How was your Christmas? Yeah. Well, you heard all about that.
We we just went all through all that. We don't want to go
Yeah.
back into it.
No. She's from New Hampshire.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah, it's way cold here. -5 feels like -18.
Turtle Trader said it's 30, 41 for the high. Well, I'd do just about anything for that kind of weather.
You know what our high is today? 5. I'm like, are you kidding me? 5?
That's crazy. I mean, we're at 4. I don't know what the wind chill is, but I know we're at 4. So, and I don't know what the high is supposed to be. Probably not too far beyond that. Yep, 5 degrees and snow. But, I just kind of put my, uh, I worked. I worked through Christmas Eve. Christmas, I didn't, because I was busy doing the shipping and I was busy doing, whatever, what do you call it? Shipping and getting the food ready and all that. Left here around 11. So, I didn't really have much time to do a bunch of stuff. So,
I didn't do
I didn't
nothing.
I didn't get I didn't get any listing done yesterday. Let's just say that. But I did get all my packages packaged up.
That's good. That's good.
So I was happy about that. I was worried that I was going to
Now,
be
how would you be able to handle that every day?
mm,
Doing that every single day? I mean, like you would have to. How long did it take you? You know.
well, I also did it over a couple of days too cuz I started like I did a little bit Saturday, I did a little bit on Sunday, and then I did the rest of it yesterday. So I could do it if that was a weekend thing, I could do it.
Yeah.
It would be difficult to do it all, from one day to the next.
So maybe you
You
would have
know,
to, put your shipping out a little bit.
I probably would have to do a 2-day handling time. Yeah. So, I just, yeah, and you just have to, you just fall into a routine. Yeah, exactly.
No, that's what I was saying. Like, do this in the morning list and stuff like that, and then you could always do shipping at night.
Right.
You know,
You
something
just
like
have
that.
to, figure out a way to do it, and it would kind of change as much. I love doing the mail call video, but it would change the dynamics of that, and I probably have to do more screen shares, which I don't really like to do. I like to have
Hmm.
the item in my hand and showing it, but that maybe have to be, the way that it works out.
Yeah.
Um, so um, I don't know. Just that's the thing about this whole business is you got to change with kind of a duck and weave type of thing. You got to
Hmm.
change with the punches and work it around to what works for you and your schedule. I seen that, Killian. She said she wanted to apologize for ditching the listing challenge, and
Hmm.
I totally get that. She said she had something important to do, and she said she didn't sell anything during the challenge, but she sold something right after 6 o'clock.
Awesome.
But and that's what, that's fine, because the reality is when things happen, we have to take care of life.
Mm-hmm. And
and
nobody won. So
nobody won.
it goes to the next pot.
Yeah, exactly. So,
So if you go next time, then it's going to be double the
yeah,
fun.
yeah. So, no worries. We all go through that. I did a horrible thing.
What? What'd you do?
I was feeling, I don't know, 10 feet tall the other day, and I made a bet. I challenged somebody. Okay, so it was on Steve and Steph, the reseller killers,
Mm,
and they were live. And so one of the guys is Thomas something or another is what his name is, and he said, I'm going to do 100 listings by tomorrow. He says, I'm challenging myself. And I think that I want to say this was Christmas Eve. I think it was Christmas
mm.
Eve. So, he says all this. So I'm like, well, heck, I'm going to challenge him. Like, dumbass. So I challenged him. So they're like, oh, here's Valerie's going to challenge you. Oh, I don't know. She's pretty, uh, I don't know. She's a listing maniac or something like that, and they were all talking, I don't talking smack or whatever, I guess you could say.
Mm.
But anyway, so Thomas, if you're out there, you win because I didn't get one listing up,
Oh my God.
not a one. I was like, man, I gotta get some listing done. It just
That
never
poor
happened.
guy, he's probably over there killing himself trying to get all these
Yeah,
listings
I
done and
know,
never
huh?
did get any.
But he accepted. He accepted.
Did you put money on it?
No,
Oh,
no, there was no money on it. But hey, you work a lot harder if you got somebody
yeah.
trying to, but yeah, I suck.
She said, well, they said you were hardcore and you are.
But yeah,
Excuse me.
maybe Thomas got some good listing done though. And maybe that
Carla,
pushed him a little bit harder.
Carla
Who
says you have them scared, Valerie.
knew? uh,
Hank, how cold are you? How cold is it there? Please tell me it's above 40 degrees. Because if you say anything less, or I should say, please tell me it's under 40 degrees.
yeah, but yeah, it's back to work. Got to get some stuff done. Um,
Start listing all your exercise clothes, exercise tapes.
exercise. The good thing is, so my niece Mariah,
Mm-hmm.
she was at the Christmas dinner yesterday and everything, and she's like, I can't remember how she said it. She said something like, "I've got a bunch of totes um in the back of my car." She said, I don't know if she was trying to fit something back there. I can't remember how the conversation came up. Anyway, she said, I've got a bunch of totes that I need to take to Goodwill. And I was like, Goodwill? Bing! I said, I said,
Hello, I'm
I said,
Goodwill.
yeah, exactly. You didn't know it, but my middle name is Goodwill. And so yeah, so I was like, just put them in the back of my truck. And she goes, what? And I said, I'll take them all. I said, I can sell anything. I said, just put everything in the back of my truck. You take it from your car to my truck, and we're all good. She goes, you're serious? I said, yeah. So I got some shoes and I got some clothes.
Awesome.
Um, yeah, so I was pretty.
Great.
I got this little doodad. I don't know exactly what it is yet. It's I don't think it's a DVD player. It could be a DVD player. I know it has Sony on it. But I don't think that has a little thing where you can put a disc in. I have to look the model number up, and I didn't look at it too closely, but I got to figure out what it is.
Hmm.
It's just a little square thing, and you plug it in, and it has a remote. So, and I know it's Sony, so I figure anything
Could
that's
be a lot
Sony,
of things though. It could be a DVR. It could be,
right?
could be a lot of different things.
Right.
Yeah. Just like Carla
So
says, nothing beats free.
that's right. So I got I was looking through the shoes. There's some pretty good shoes. There's some crappy shoes. Shoes that will go, probably to the trash.
Hmm.
They're not even good enough to go, to back to the thrift store.
Right.
Um, but yeah, some Franco Sardo shoes, and then they're on in the clothes. She has pretty good taste in clothing, and I know that there was couple of Michael Kors things. There was I'm trying to think of what the Caslon. Um, but yeah, really, really good items. So I should be. I told her, I said, just put them out there. I said anything that I don't want, I'll donate. But I said, um, I'll sell everything. She's like, okay. I said, keep that in mind because I will do that. I said,
Oh.
you never have to go to Goodwill again unless you want to go to buy something.
Right.
Um,
Killian said that she wanted to share that she sold her Vineyard Vines double XL for $59.99 this morning.
woohoo!
That's awesome.
That is awesome. Very good. I've had a sale every day since opening the store instead of just a standard discount. That's great.
That's awesome.
Very, very good. Hank says instead of I'll be your Huckleberry, I'll be your Goodwill. That's right. You got it. But
Oh.
yeah, so I've got all that to go through. Um, yeah, I got a lot of stuff to go through and get listed. But first, I got to get this stuff out of here, these packages.
Hmm.
So that's what I will be doing today. Getting some stuff listed. Um, yeah, like I said, this sale that I'm running, it's a 60% off sale. Um, it's actually a 60% off sale, and then I do a 5% promoted listings on it, on everything. So I'm just trying to, move stuff, get stuff out.
Yeah.
That's the main goal. Um, so um, this sale goes until this Thursday. I think it ends at 10 o'clock Thursday morning. So we'll see what happens. And I might, after that sale is over, I might go ahead and run another one till the end of the year. I don't know yet. Um,
That'd be
but
a really good way to push a lot of inventory out.
oh yeah,
You know.
yeah. And like I said, yeah, I may not be getting a whole lot for my items. But it's a good way to get some stuff out and get some other stuff in, and you know, um, you got to keep doing that kind of that you know douching, as Nikki would say.
Mm.
I'm not gonna do that with the whole store, but
So fresh and so clean, clean.
but just kind of get some new inventory in and get some old inventory out. So that's what I'm looking at. Um. So yeah. Let's see. So my goal, and this is just a personal goal for me, is I want to sell 100 items in the sale. So I want to sell 100 items by the 28th. I don't
By
know
the
if it'll happen.
28th.
Yeah. So I got 2 days to sell 60 more items.
Well,
I For me, it's all about goals. I have to have I have to set goals like all the time. I'm setting goals. I got to do this. I got to, make this much money. I've got to have, this much going on. I have to have you know, um, I want to make this much money per day. It's all about, the numbers and what's going on. Did I sell something? My God, I did. I sold something else.
minus
My cha-chinger didn't even go off. What the heck?
what?
Where is my phone?
What?
I don't even know where my phone's at. That's weird.
Uh-oh. Maybe that's why I didn't hear your chinger.
Probably. So I gotta get that. I gotta find that.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I'm glad I sold something else. I was like, what? So,
I sold a Sony Dream Machine yesterday.
woohoo!
That was
That's
it.
awesome. That's awesome. I need to look at my pants.
You do.
When I say pants, I mean my Duluth trading pants.
Oh.
My fire hose pants. I got 1 day and 9 hours to go,
And where you at?
and I have one bid for $49.99, and I got 4 watchers and 81 views.
Ooh.
So
It might
fingers are
go somewhere
crossed on
soon.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully some people
I'm
fighting
sure
over it.
a lot of people are going to wait until it gets a little closer, so they can feel like they're sniping it or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's
See you later, Hank.
what they're waiting for.
Hi, Karen.
Morning, Karen. So my this house, I tell you, is so weird because like if you have certain things on at the same time, it'll flip the breaker every time.
Mm,
So
mm,
I have my big heater on, then I have this like fireplace heater thingy,
mm,
and so I had that on, and then I started my coffee maker, and as soon
mm-hmm.
as I started that, it flipped the breaker.
Oh my gosh.
So I had to go and flip the breaker back on and come back in, turn the heater off, make my coffee. I don't even think I've turned the heater back on. It's just so weird. I wish I knew how to fix that
Yeah,
or somebody to fix it. But
right. And not charge you an arm and a leg.
well, yeah, and the thing is I'm not going to be here long. So
Yeah.
I try to how would you say it? So I try not to run too many things at one time so it doesn't flip the breaker. So, I'm kind of used to that. I'll
Yeah,
just keep doing what I've been doing, but
right. Charles wants to know, when
no.
anybody gets insurance, do you get the ship cover or USPS insurance? I have got USPS insurance before.
Hmm.
Um, and I I seriously would trust that they would cover with, with no problem. I've had probably since I started eBay, I probably put in 7 or 8 claims for damaged items. Um, however it's damaged or whatever. Um, and as long as you have pictures and proof that it was sold and all of that, you I mean, they haven't never given me a problem with covering anything, and that's just with the priority insurance that you get with sending it priority for $100, up to $100. Um, now, like, I've bought insurance before, but I've never had to claim on that. So I don't know what the whole deal is with that, if it's a little bit more entailed or if it's basically the same thing. But I would say just go with USPS.
Yeah, it's pretty minimal, as far as price wise. I mean, that's pretty good for $1 per 100.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty reasonable for insurance.
Yeah.
Um, and it's always good to have that kind of safety net if you have an expensive item.
Yeah.
Well, there's my phone.
I heard it.
I heard it cha-chinging too. Where in the heck is it? Oh, oh,
Follow the
there it
noises.
is. Hang on a minute.
Okay. Ringo's like, why are you making that noise, Mom?
Let me call her back because she knows that I'm on.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey.
what's up?
Are you ready to go?
Huh?
Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to call and give you.
Charles, USPS priority insures up to $100. Mm. Yeah, I don't know anything about ship cover. But as I've experienced in the past, I've never had any problems with priority the priority insurance up to 100. And like, I've never gotten anything insured that I paid insurance for. I've never gotten anything. I'm gonna look it up right now so that I can read it to you. Unless they changed it. But I just had a claim. Um, Yeah, I just had a claim not too long ago, and they covered up to 100. Hi, Todd.
The monkey cage.
Hey. Hey, Todd, it's up to 100 with priority, right?
What?
The what do you call it? Like the insurance, but it's comes with priority.
Yeah,
It's up
it's
to
up
100, right?
$100.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, Comfortable Life is saying that priority only insures $50 according to shipping info on shipping label printout. I had to insure for more and didn't pay attention and printed for ship cover. And then he says, no, when you print label, it says $50 for priority. Yeah, it's 100.
I'm thinking it's 100 because I've gotten reimbursed $60 something
Yeah,
before.
me too. Like, yeah, $60 and $80, for stuff, and I didn't have extra on there. Because if it's an item that's, worth less than $100, I'm not going to spend any more on insurance.
Yeah.
Steven, I don't know. No, not even Express.
TRS. What's TRS? Well, Jim and Tara say 52. I don't know. Did they change it recently? Because
I don't know. That's what, Jim and Tara says over 50 we have to pay. I seriously think it's 100, you guys. I'm trying to find it. Top rated seller. Oh, it's 100 for top rated sellers. Oh, I see.
why would that make a difference to
I don't know,
the
but I
United
did not
States
know that
Postal
had a hand in
Service?
it.
Oh. Well, I
What's
know
going
more than
on?
I did.
I didn't know that had a
Sorry.
hand on it. If you're top rated seller, you get 100 for priority instead of only 50.
Right.
I did not know that.
I
Yeah.
didn't either. I thought it was 100 on everything.
Nope.
Sorry, I'm snug as a bug in a rug. I'm super cold.
Sorry, that was my not my doctor, my daughter. She might as well be my doctor. No, she had to give me the rundown on what happened this morning. So,
Is everything okay?
yeah, I guess because her husband is moving. They're doing their own business. Well, they went to get all their tools this morning, and apparently
Oh,
there was issues with that. So, cops were called, and
retro.
so just their employer wasn't very happy that they were leaving. So,
Yeah.
that whole scenario.
Well,
So,
I can kind of get where he's coming from too, but
oh heck yeah! I mean, he's protecting his business, and so, but I guess it was, he wanted to, make sure that they were accusing each other of, stealing tools and stuff
yeah.
like this, and so it was just a big hassle, and cops were called, and complaints were made, and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
but
Drama.
I guess everything's okay. So
That's good.
I don't like to not, how I am. I don't like to not take phone
Oh
calls. So
no, I completely agree.
I hate for that to happen, during the show and stuff. But I got to make sure that I
Oh no, everybody understands, Valerie. It's not a big deal.
talk to her and find out, make sure everything's okay.
I'm almost positive that I've heard that before, but maybe it just didn't stay in my brain that the top rated sellers get that. And
Yeah.
I'm sitting here like scouring USPS and I can't freaking find it. And then, everybody says top rated sellers only. I'm like, dang it.
Yeah.
I should know this already.
NEA Elevators. Hello. Good morning.
Hello.
Well,
Good morning,
how was
Sassy Seller.
everyone's holidays?
Glad
Yeah.
they're over.
Me too.
That sounds awful. I should not say that, but I really am.
That's exactly how I feel.
Glad it's behind us. We can move on to 2018. Great things are going to happen in 2018.
Gonna sell lots of exercise clothes.
Absolutely. That's what I needed to look. I got this from my niece. I got a shirt, kind of a workout shirt type of thing, and the brand is Head.
Mm.
And I wanted to look and see.
It's a tennis racket company. Tennis.
Oh, is it?
equipment
Oh, yeah,
company.
that's true. It is. That is true.
So, yeah,
But
our horde of people left yesterday. So.
Well, that's good.
Mom's still here.
Yeah.
So.
Hopefully you guys have a good visit.
Yeah, it was amusing having
great.
9 people and 4 dogs all fighting together at once in one
Oh
big
my gosh.
pile. Well, not really fighting. But yeah.
Playing.
Well, good, Sue. I'm glad it was good for you.
And one of the visiting dogs fell into the swimming pool.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
It was fun. See the pool out there?
Yeah.
They were, big dog chasing the other dogs and couldn't stop in time and zipped right into the pool. So we look outside and, hey, there's a dog in the pool. The dog is just scrambling, a big old German Shepherd. Anyway, hey, look what I got for Christmas.
What'd you get? Wow. Hey, those look like my headphones.
I can hear you and I can talk to you and I can.
You can move around.
Those were
makes such a big difference. It really does.
Yeah, I can stand up and take pictures without pulling my head off.
Yes.
And still be on the chat.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So.
What else did you get? Did you get your light kit?
No. I need to do some figuring on where I'm going to put the sucker.
Oh.
Before ordering, they're so big.
Yeah.
Even this, just like box ones take up a lot of room.
They do.
So.
They really do.
Yep. So.
Man, Scrap Lady, she said, I got a light kit, a mannequin, and a light box. My girl spoiled me. That is awesome.
Wow.
You made out like a bandit.
Yeah, you did.
She's gonna have to quit selling crafting supplies and go into clothing business now.
Which is not a
Maybe.
bad business. I've got, I think, 3 presents on their way. So it never fails. Oh, that's a great name for your mannequin, scrap lady. It's Mandy.
Mhm.
Mandy mannequin.
My name is Trixie, because she does lots of tricks. Not those kinds of tricks. I know what you all were thinking.
Uh,
No, but yeah, she moves a lot. Well, I'm just gonna shut up. Anyway, I was like, well, that don't sound good either. Okay, let's start over.
Yeah.
But
Good thing.
Comfortable Life says, one thing I noticed though with ship cover, you file for a claim in your eBay and it only takes 2 days to a week to get reimbursed. Reimbursement goes directly into your eBay account, not to you personally. Huh. Well,
that's kind of cool. Because I know with USPS they send you a check to your house.
right. I don't know. Let's see.
So I mean, definitely if they're something that eBay a company that eBay trusts, then I think it should be okay.
Yeah. I mean, really, you just have to find what works the best for you. I mean, like any other thing that you do in this business, you got to find out what works for you and what works the best. So, and if it works for you, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for somebody else.
Right.
So,
Hi, Nikki.
good morning. Good morning.
Is your tundra frozen
Or is
this
that a little
morning?
presumptuous?
What'd you say?
I said, is your tundra frozen this morning?
Yeah, it's frozen all right.
Mm.
17 below here.
Woo.
But Larry
Below.
Lafferty messaged me this morning and said, you may have a cold, but we have the snow. He said there was like 30 inches that snowed, and it's still snowing.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Can't imagine. There's a lot of snow. Well, I can imagine. We usually get snows like that, but we don't get them anymore. Like
I mean, I don't mind it.
crazy.
I don't mind having a lot of snow.
Yeah.
We got a snow blower now. I mean, we have road commission that does the roads, and stuff, so I can get to where I gotta go. But and I don't live far off the beaten path, so it's not really a big deal to me. But I'd rather it be snowy and 30 degrees than
Yep.
this crap.
Me too.
Oh my God. You can't even go outside and have a damn cigarette without freezing your lady nuts off.
Yep. I agree.
It's ridiculous. I went and smoked in the damn bathroom last night. So, screw all that. Bathroom's connected to the back room, and I just did donuts, and it was hot in there. So it was, drawing all this heat out through that bathroom because it's you know, basically just on the side of where we do donuts.
Just blame it
Right.
on the customer.
So that hot, warm air is right there, you know, next to the bathroom. And I was like, I'm going in the bathroom, smoke a cigarette. I don't care.
Well,
I
I don't know.
caught
There must have been a customer smoking in there. I don't know.
Nobody told me I couldn't smoke in the bathroom.
Smoking
I
in the
don't see
boys'
that in the
room.
rules and regulations.
Teacher, don't you fill me up with your rules. Everybody knows that
Smoking ain't allowed.
Cool.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
I have
Good morning, Violet Lemon.
okay. By the way, listing does do it. Because I haven't been listing. I wasn't selling anything on the weekend. Listed a couple days of last week, just before the weekend. And I've sold 8 things.
Woo!
How many?
8
Oh,
8.
or 80?
you did better than me.
8 million.
I
mean,
sold
8's
41 things so far.
not, 8's
40.
not a lot for a weekend, but when you haven't been listing, it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got a dozen packages going out this morning.
Yeah, my mailman's gonna hate me.
I can't believe you sold that many. Holy shit. Good job.
I know, it's
Thanks.
awesome, huh?
That's all
But you
that
know, I
listing
mean,
you can
I've
do.
got a good sale going, and so that's part of it. You know, but and yeah, I'm not making money hand over fist, but I'm getting rid of some inventory and, you know, making a little bit of money. So
You know what's weird that I sold yesterday and the day before?
Huh.
Christmas plates and cups, and
Yeah.
I sold 3 different sets. 3
wow.
to
Wow.
different customers. I'm like, what?
I think it's because people are.
Christmas is over.
Yeah, but they're still thinking about it. It's they're
They
doing it and they're thinking about it.
didn't get the
So
memo.
I sold Christmas stuff this weekend.
Did you know that Christmas is over?
Yeah, exactly.
You know
I
what?
have
Funny. We had like this old 1940s Lifebuoy soap, and then when it was like, I was kind of surprised it didn't sell. And when the Christmas Story Marathon was on, that sucker sold.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Just have to put it in people's mind. Yeah.
Wow. That's cool.
I sold Christmas stuff this weekend.
Yeah.
I don't. Well, I sold an ornament. When did I sell it? I sold it on Friday. I think I sold it Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, hey, 2 of those presidential ornaments sold too, so
Right, right.
I'm broke even on them, so now I can make some money on the rest.
Cha-ching.
Comfortable Life said something about he was told by FedEx rep that he couldn't file a insurance claim because it was an eBay label and they had to file a claim. Turned out they was wrong. I've not heard anything good about filing a claim with FedEx.
They could be a pain in the butt sometimes.
I've never done a claim through FedEx, so I don't know, but
Sue says I finally sold my Victoria's Secret king size comforter on Facebook.
Oh, nice.
I didn't even know they made them. Of course they do. Why not?
Oh, I don't want to go to town today. It's 17 below. I have to.
You have to go to town?
Yeah, at some point today, yeah.
Well, that sucks.
Boo.
I know. So freaking cold.
Yeah,
I just want to hibernate when it's this cold.
I'm not going anywhere. People could just freaking starve to death or whatever. I'm not gonna have some ramen noodles. I'm pretty sure I got some of those.
And the heater, the blower motor went out on my husband's heat. So last night we had to ride home with no heat in the truck. Well, I mean,
Oh no.
no heat going.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was freaking cold.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. No heat and this kind of stuff is just no joke. I swear to God, I went to snap my windshield wipers last night to get the ice off of them, and my fingers touched that ice, and I thought my fingers were gonna fall off.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that'll burn.
Oh my God. It did. It burnt.
Yeah, it's 19 below here right now.
Woo.
Yeah, 17 below here.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, and then when you
gosh.
go out,
That's not even the wind chill.
Yeah, and yet wind hits
yeah.
your or something. Yeah, it's bad.
Probably double
they-
that and you'll get our wind chill.
Yeah, it's they said it was -5. Might be warmer now.
Our high today is going to be -7.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I mean,
my high.
that's our
My
high.
high today is gonna be
Yeah,
-3.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it doesn't warm up until Thursday. It gets 6 above.
Yeah, it's -4 and feels like -20.
Yeah. They need it here because the lakes aren't frozen up. And like over the weekend, they've been dumping snowmobiles in the lakes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I guess there's people already ice fishing, and there's not even any ice on the lake yet. I don't know how they're managing that.
Here's your sign.
You carry a ladder. If you carry a ladder with you, then when you fall through, the ladder holds up on the whatever ice is out there.
Wow.
I'll scoot out there on a boat. That's the only way I'll go out there.
Well, I think you can go when you get 5 to 6 inches, you can walk out on it, but I wouldn't go take like a 400 or 500-pound snowmobile out on it. And if you do, I mean, you better lay on the throttle and not let off. And that's what happens if they get spooked and they let off the throttle. Well, then the machine goes right through. I mean, if
what happens is your clutch gets wet. And you can't
that's
go.
true. Yeah.
You get water in the clutch and the sled won't move. So now you're really screwed.
Yeah,
Out
it's
in the
cold
bay.
here. It's 44 degrees. Yeah.
No, I feel for you, Todd.
We still have ships coming in. And they got freaking ice houses out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
I mean, ocean going vessels are still coming through there, and they have ice houses out there.
No, see, I'll give you that. I've never been up on like one of the Great Lakes trying to ice fish. No freaking way. I mean, because I remember as a kid, I lived in Milwaukee, and you get every year you get some screwball would decide to walk out on the ice on Lake Michigan, and they get out there and fall in, and then they don't find them until the following spring or whatever. I just wouldn't do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Our wind chills are supposed to range between 20 below and 40 below today.
No.
Ugh.
He walks outside, we're putting the horses out, and he's like, "Oh yeah." I go, "Oh my God, is it cold out here?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, it's so refreshing." I'm like, "Good, because when I move out of here, I'm gonna leave you here then in this refreshing stuff." He's like, "I know." Dogs are out there with me, and they can hardly walk. Their feet are all freezing. You know, I'm like, "Come on, let's go to the house." And the labs are like, "No, we can't do it."
Oh yeah, I guess it's 19 below here. I thought it was 17, but no, it's 19.
Oh yeah, that's what we're at too.
I guess it doesn't really matter. It's just fucking cold. Sorry.
I mean, to tell you the truth, honestly, 15 below, 19 below, it's just freaking
Doesn't
cold.
matter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
190.
Once it gets below 0, it's just cold. It doesn't matter how cold. It's just cold. We care about the wind chill. The wind chill is what kills you.
Yeah.
It gives you frostbite.
Yeah, like my kitchen window, I was looking at it this morning. It's frosted all the way up to the top. You can't even see out of it.
We're not
Like ice
supposed
state.
We're not supposed to be above 0 till Tuesday. Then it's going to be 9.
Yeah.
Well, today is Tuesday.
0.
Third, we're supposed to be 6, 8 on Friday. Yeah.
Oh, we're
That's
not.
pretty
We're
bad to look forward to 9.
Oh wait, you're right. Thursday
Yeah.
and Friday we're 8 and 6. Yeah, so we are above 0 on Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, and then it goes back down on Saturday, it looks like. Oh, yeah, and then over the weekend, it goes back down again.
Monday we're
There ain't no
supposed to be 0.
for class. There's no snow really, so that's good.
That is
Doesn't have
too
to get like in a
cold.
cold streak, and then it will warm up to like 25 or something. Like, oh, good, it's warm. But then you get like 8 inches of snow. Then it turns cold again. You got to try to get that snow cloud before it gets super cold again.
And it says it's a toasty 13 degrees here today. I'll take 13 degrees.
Yeah. Shoot, I'd be wearing shorts and a sweatshirt.
Now after this, nap, when it becomes like 30 degrees, we're gonna be like, oh, this is such nice weather. It feels so good.
It's like when March comes and you'll get like that first 40-degree weather and it's sunny.
Yeah.
I mean, you are like in a sweatshirt because you're like, oh my God, it's so hot out here for this time of year.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's 40. I can't believe it. I'm so hot right now. Yeah.
In the springtime when it becomes 40, I'm in shorts and t-shirt. I'm like, oh, it's so nice out. Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that type of weather whenever it goes from cold to warm.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Bless you. Mary says we all live in a freezer.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Oh well. I choose to live here, so you don't, Tara, but I do.
Well, I chose to live here at one time. I just don't want to live here anymore. And
Yeah.
I don't regret living
Me
here.
neither.
I'm just done living. You know what I mean? I'm just done with it. I did it. I did 23 years here. I had a lot of good times. Now it's time to go do something else. Goodbye. Thanks for the party, but I'm going to go do something else now.
No doubt.
Yeah, I would say that if I had a choice, I would have been gone a lot sooner. If I had a choice, I probably wouldn't have even moved here. But
yeah.
But it really has been a good experience. I mean, got to experience all the, the tornadoes and the snow and the cold. I never got to experience that. I was still in California, just don't get to experience that. So
yeah,
I appreciate the experience, but like you said, I'm over it and I'm ready to get the heck out of Dodge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot to wish my brother a Merry Christmas yesterday. What an asshole I am.
Shame on you.
Oh,
I didn't do that either.
it was just, I don't know.
Well, he didn't wish me a Merry Christmas either, so I mean.
Wow.
That's right. Mine didn't either.
It goes both ways.
Yep.
True. True enough. I'll let
Brandon
you buy
must be
both. I don't care.
too old to get out of bed or too
Uh-oh.
cold. He hasn't got out of bed yet.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, got it figured out.
Me too,
Fine.
Mary. Take me with you.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready to go. I don't know where I'm going, but I know I'm going south. So
Yeah.
my brother, he's like, you just need to come up here and live. And I said,
Like that.
no.
Is
I
he
Like
gotta
North
have
South,
to-
South
South?
Dakota.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I don't. Their winters are
Look.
bad up.
He's in Rapid City. So he's right there on the corner of South Dakota and Wyoming.
No,
Nope.
go visit in the summer.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. I mean, it's
Yeah.
beautiful. That's
Live
beautiful
there.
country.
Yeah.
But I won't live there.
And they
This-
just bought
you know.
like a cabin mansion.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It looks like a mansion
Yeah.
to me, anyways.
It looks like to me, it reminds me of the Shining Hotel.
Oh wow.
Mm,
Like the first time I seen it, I was like, that's exactly what I seen.
yeah.
But it's beautiful. I mean, it's immaculate, really.
Mhm.
But yeah,
But it's
I'll
gonna
go.
be cold.
I will go visit. I will go visit. I will be, I will do that, but I will not live there.
Hmm.
It's just too dang cold. And
Jim
truthfully,
has.
there's been some talk
Get
Yeah.
it?
about me what the heck? Oh, I sold another Christmas ornament. That's so weird.
Awesome. That is
Weird. I have been considering actually keeping this property. Getting it put in my name and just keeping it for kind of my headquarters, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's that's all going to work out, but it's a possibility.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to find some place that was like midway, from California to North Carolina. And really, this is the middle spot, if you think about it. So, I don't know. We'll have to see.
Why do I have? Oh, never mind.
Why do you have
Are you
what?
okay?
Well, I was looking at my memories for today, and up pops a picture of a dog collar on a human. Well, on a mannequin. And I was like, why in the hell did I share a picture of a dog collar or a human dog collar? What the hell was I doing? Well, then I clicked on it. It says I was at Walmart Christmas Eve and a male cashier was wearing a black spiky dog collar like this one. Maybe I'm old, but that shouldn't be allowed. Oh God, I remember that last Christmas. Those stupid frickin' bun hats. I made so many bun hats last year. Oh my God.
I remember.
Oh,
I remember you crocheting. Yeah.
Mhm.
We haven't seen you crocheting that much this year.
yeah. All I did was post that I gave it to my daughter, and oh my God, I got tons of orders for them. I still have people messaging me this year. You make me one of those nice bun hat. No. Sick of crocheting them. Now I got everybody asking me for crocheted top towels.
My mom used to make washcloths,
Yeah.
crocheted washcloths that you use in the kitchen and stuff, you know.
Angie Martin, she's so cute. I posted that picture of the wind chill advisory for yesterday, and Angie Martin Angie comments, "Oh snap! I mean, oh cold snap! LOL."
Why would you go post that on Christmas when Christmas is supposed to be a happy day? I saw that post. I'm like, why would she remind me of this when Christmas is supposed to be happy?
I figured it wasn't a big deal to remind you of it because all you had to do was walk outside and feed those horses.
Yeah, I don't think about it. I don't like to think about it.
You'd be slapped right in the face with it.
Yeah, I don't like to think about it.
Yeah, all I know is I don't want to go out there again until I have to.
I'm trying to work myself up to go pull our shipments out of the garage.
Oh my God. Yeah, that would be the worst.
Yeah. Oh.
You know, I have to go to town today in my husband's cold truck. That's gonna suck.
You can't take the car?
My daughter has the car.
Oh.
Oh my God! Steve and Steph posted a picture of little Jerry with a Santa Claus suit on. Oh my God, he is so cute. I love little Jerry. He's so cute.
Yeah. Yeah, right, Valerie?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm okay. I'm going to go turn the coffee pot off and turn the heater on.
I need to reverse that. No, I'm not turning the heater off, though.
I like to run this. The only bad thing about this heater in here is it's like I guess the thermostat is in, well, it is in here, the thermostat, the thing that you know.
Mm-hmm.
But like if it gets too warm in here, it doesn't warm like the rest of the house because the heater shuts off. Like the actual house heater.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't, I don't know. I just try to run it for a little bit and just try to keep it a good kind of a solid temperature for the rest of the, for everything.
Yeah.
And I got water running. So hopefully my pipes.
Oh, I forgot to do that.
Oh, honey. Get in there and get that done.
I better.
I keep my water running. Like sometimes if it's just barely, if it's just a little bit cold, I'll just let it trickle. But like with it being so cold right now, I have it actually, it's a steady run rather than just dripping. Mike always said water won't freeze if running water won't freeze. So that's always kind of been in my head. So as long as there's running water, it won't freeze.
Yeah.
I hope that's true.
I hope mine's not frozen already. It shouldn't be, but
And I've just kind of gotten into the whole, I guess you could say, process or whatever. If I have water running, the cold water's running, so I just turn on the hot water whenever I need to use the water,
Mm-hmm.
and then that way when I turn the water off, then the cold is still running. I don't turn it off by accident and leave it off.
Oh,
That's kind of what I do.
that's a good
'Cause
idea.
I will forget.
Mm-hmm.
I have forgotten. So.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea, Grandma Magic Classics. She has 4 coupons for local thrift stores for half off now till the 1st.
Oh,
So I'm
nice.
gonna hit 2 on Thursday and the same 2 next Sunday.
Awesome.
Woohoo!
All right, back.
Okay. And I'm looking forward to the bag sale, of course, which is January 2nd, I think. So hopefully I can get some good stuff.
That's when the next bake sale is?
That is when the next bag sale. I think the half off sale, 50% off sale is Sunday. And I don't even know if they're going to be open. They should be open on Christmas. Or it's not even New Year's Eve. It's the New Year's Eve. So I should be okay. I might go. A lot of times it just depends. For me, it just depends on what the weather's doing, because I'm not going to drive 25 miles for that. I hate driving in the snow. And I've not driven this truck in snow yet. And so I just I don't have, all the fancy controls that my other car did, where it had the all-wheel drive and all of that. And so I just don't know how it's going to handle. So that kind of freaks me out. So Cindy says, Valerie, it is more important for you to do that because you're the only one in the house. That's true. Sally has a constant flushing with family. That's true. That's very true. So Comfortable Life says, Nikki, who is your guest tonight?
Sassy Seller will be my guest tonight.
All right. That's awesome. That'll be awesome.
Yep.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, I think she's going to be a good gift. Good guest.
Maybe a good gift too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People.
So all of my presents are coming, should be this week. So I should get some presents in the mail this week. Maybe.
Oh my gosh, my niece came over yesterday. Well, my nephew's ex-girlfriend. She's not my niece anymore, but she's the mother of my great nieces. So anyways, she came over yesterday for a short time to show us her dog. And she has a golden doodle. Now, if anybody knows me, I love golden doodles and labradoodles. And he is so cute. He's only 5 months old, and oh my God, he was so cute. And he peed on me, and I didn't even care.
Oh, God.
Oh, he was just so cute. He was such a big fluff ball. I mean, if I would have gotten a golden doodle or a labradoodle, there wouldn't have been no lug nut, which I love my lug nut. I wouldn't give him up for anything, but
Right.
my favorite dog. I just love him.
Do they have a pretty good disposition? Pretty good
Yeah.
personality.
Oh God, yeah. He was just smothering me with kisses and just. And it was the first time I ever met him, and he was just all over me.
Aw.
So cute. I told her, I said, "Oh, Pam, it's the best Christmas gift ever. Thank you." And she's like, "Yeah, right. Give me my dog." I says, "How'd you know?" This is exactly what I wanted.
Aw.
And then Gary's like, "We don't need another damn dog."
Of course. That's what he said.
But golden doodles and labradoodles are like $1,200. So I was like, I just can't justify spending that on a dog. I mean, I could justify it like if your dog needed surgery or something,
Mm-hmm.
but to just go buy a dog for $1,200, I just couldn't justify that.
Right. Yeah.
Feel right to me,
That's the thing about, like, I know that, like, I know that Roscoe is a pug,
Mm-hmm.
and he's probably, I would say he's pretty close to purebred. I mean, he looks more pug than any of the other dogs. Elvis is probably a pug mixed with like a wiener dog, or because he's a lot longer.
Yeah.
Um, and then Ringo is definitely, uh, Elvis doesn't have the smashed in nose or anything like that either. So I don't know. I think they just throw that pug in there just to be more of like a selling feature, but they're really not. I don't see how they could really be pugs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's a possibility that they could have mated with a pug or something. But and Ringo is like, I would say he's more likely to be like a Boston Terrier or Jack Russell, probably Jack Russell and Chihuahua, or probably what he is. But
Yeah.
I think they just throw that pug in there as a more of a selling feature than anything else, which is fine. They did pretty good yesterday. I put everything up off of the floor so they, weren't tempted to get into things, but they all three stayed inside yesterday and they threw a fit. They were so mad.
Yeah. Set an alarm.
Um, so are you going to have to go find those items that you listed, or do
No,
you have them
luckily
pretty
they're
well?
all in the house.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So you have them all right there, so you can get them all
I might
packaged
put
up
my
and
I might put my handling time out until it becomes above 0, just in case, though.
yeah, that's understandable.
So freaking cold out. Oh my God. The last thing I want to do is go out and look for shit. It used to
Right.
be so horrible when I had the big inventory. When it would be this cold outside, and I had to go out and find 10 things to ship. Oh God, it
Oh
was
yeah.
scary. And bins and stuff.
Mhm.
I mean, for the most part, I had it in numbered bins and everything. But if I ever had to look for something, oh man, running my just carrying stuff out or whatever, like I remember last year grabbing grabbing something metal. I don't remember what it was. And having to ship that out, and it was like freezing on my hand, just burning my hands. And then a light fixture, that was glass, and that was just burning my hands. Oh, it's horrible. I mean, I know they make these funky things called gloves, but sometimes it's hard to grab stuff with gloves
Right,
on.
exactly.
And you think, oh, I'm
Morning,
just going to
Mike.
be out there for a second. Well, then you grab this thing and it's like burning your fingers off. And then you have to bring it in and let it warm up before you even deal with it because you don't want to break it. Cindy, I'm having an after Christmas hangover and I didn't drink a drop. I know what you mean.
Grandma Magic Classic says Nick fixed an old Atari we picked up a while back, and he was playing the games with the 15-year-old who couldn't believe how hard the games were.
Yeah.
Those were difficult games. I think they were funner, actually. I don't know if that's a word. More fun? Funner or more? Yeah, more fun. I don't know. I'm not. That's like throwawayable. I don't know. That's not a word, but sometimes,
okay.
That sounds better.
All four of my nephews were at Christmas yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Usually
That is great.
Usually they're not all four there, so that was nice. I mean, they all live local, but a couple of them have their heads in their asses and are drunks, and sometimes they're not there. So it was nice to have them all there sober.
Yeah. Well, it means a lot when, when they make the time, when family makes the time to, come to a family function, that goes a long way.
Well, and we're all so close, I'm close to all my nephews. My nephews are like my kids, they're me and my brother, we raised our kids together, and so yeah, when they don't show up, it's like one of my kids not showing up.
Right. Absolutely. So we're going to get some listing done today. That's obstacle 1. I got to figure out from my mail guy how he wants to handle all these packages. I mean, I guess I could probably just put them in the back of the truck and take them up to the post office.
No.
But I don't know. Maybe I could do that. Maybe that would help him out.
Well, if he has room for them, let him take them.
Yeah.
It's his job.
Well, I gave him a heads up this morning. I said, just so you know, there's 40 plus packages going out. I'm sure you're like, oh my gosh.
But your packages are not heavy or anything, usually.
No.
Most of your packages.
Under 10 pounds, usually.
Yeah.
So there's no, super heavy. There's a couple of big ones, but they're not heavy. And then the rest of them is just, Polly Millers or whatever.
Yeah. Now, somebody like me, 40 packages would probably break my mail guy's back.
Right.
It doesn't sell clothes.
Right.
Most of my packages are all over £1 at least. I very rarely ship out anything under £1.
Yeah, Grandma Magic Classics. She said I had a great holiday, but glad it's over. 4 holiday dinners for me. Has me over it. Want to take the decorations down and get the house cleaned and get back to my normal. Exactly.
My niece's mother does that. Christmas night, she takes everything down. I'm like,
Oh my gosh.
It's like, I'm so over it. Yeah, I like to keep the decorations up till the middle of January.
Grandma Magic Classics. That's a great gift. Nick got her a gift card to get her hair done. Her hair did.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
That's great.
I
Awesome.
love it when somebody washes my hair.
The best feeling. Absolutely.
I could just sit there and have somebody wash my hair all the time.
Yep.
I'm not a big person about going to the salon or whatever, but it does feel good when they wash your hair.
Mm-hmm.
My mom was like that too. She used to my mom was a beautician herself, but
Mm-hmm.
so we didn't go to the beautician a lot, but it was a treat when we did. It was something me and my mom used to do when I was little. She would take me for my EEG appointments, and then we'd go have lunch, and then we'd go have our hair done. Well, anyways, she loved to have people just wash her hair. I'm the same way.
Well, when you go get your hair done and everything, that's yeah, I know. I know most of the time, you cut it and take care of it, but it's good to have that little treat where you can go to the salon and, get just kind of get the pampering that you need sometimes. I think that's important for all of us. And I know, especially being in this business, we definitely don't do that a lot.
I cut mine all the time too. All I do is I put my hair in a ponytail and I go chop and it's done. Real professional.
Hey, whatever works.
It always looks decent when I'm done.
Yeah, Grandma Magic Classic. She said I cut it myself most of the time, but I don't know how to layer. Yeah, I never could get that down either. It must be some kind of special little trick. Because I always have layers too, so. But yeah, it was it was a rough weekend, but got through it and I'm glad that I'm through it and over it and move on to 2018. It's going to be a great year. A lot of good things are going to happen. And changes are bound to happen. That's what they call life. Some may be good changes, some may be, bad changes, but we'll all get along. Can't wait till I have a couple of bucks to go out to dinner so I look nice. There you go. That would be great. I mean, well, Valentine's Day is coming up. That'd be great for Valentine's Day. So just shave your money. But the world.
You have 38 people watching, only 8 thumbs up.
Wow. What's up with that?
Oh, now there's 10.
Yep. I have a really good feeling about 2018. A lot of things are going to get done, I think. A lot of adventures, if you will. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to, seeing how my business, goes, especially, when I do the move and everything. Because I still don't really have like a solid plan as far as how I'm going to work things. Um, I am considering after or right around the I want to say, I can't remember when my subscription ends. I should look that up while I'm thinking about it. Because actually, I'm kind of thinking about possibly going down in my subscription and maybe going back down to a premium. Because I don't know how things are going to pan out. So let's see, my renewal date is April 1st.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to have that that subscription kind of hanging over my head while I'm trying to figure out, what I'm going to do and how things are going to work.
Mm-hmm.
So I may go down to premium for right now until and then if I do that on April 1st, then, I won't have to pay anything extra. I can just go back down. So, actually, April 1st is my 2-year mark. It'll be 2 years that I've been selling full time.
Awesome.
So,
yeah, I mean, you can always go back up again if you feel you need to.
exactly.
When you get settled.
Yeah.
Because I think you need to have the bigger store, but I think having the bigger store really made you grow leaps and bounds.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely. Um, and to be, to do the move and everything, because I really don't know how things are going to pan out. I might go to California first. I might go to North Carolina first. I don't know. Depends on housing situations and things like that. So, I kind of have to wait and see how that goes. And it's probably going to be somewhere between May and June is when I'm going to make the move. But and so that gives my daughter a little bit of time to figure out what they're going to do as far as housing. So it could go either way. But I still want to be able to sell wherever I'm at. I'm still going to be selling.
Yeah, because with them opening a new business, who knows if they're going to be able to change their housing this year?
Exactly. And I don't really want to, and this was another option too, was I could go there and, just get an apartment, have an apartment and have all of my inventory in there. The thing that I didn't want to do, though, I didn't want to rent something and then be gone, 2 months here, 2 months there.
Oh.
That'd be kind of like a waste of money. So I was really kind of just planning on moving in with my daughter, and then that way, and just helping them out with, rent wise and stuff. But, that's, I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. We'll have to see what happens. 6 months is 5 or 6 months, that's not that long, not that far away, but it's far away, enough away that a lot of things can happen. A lot of things can change. So we'll have to see. And I don't really want that $300 bill hanging over my head every month. So I think probably just going to the smaller store, and see, we'll just have to see what happens from there. Absolutely, Grandma Magic Classics. I think we've all learned a lot. I've learned a lot, in the last year. Oh my gosh. I mean, truthfully, so it says compared to, this is on my hub, it says compared to the same period a year ago, it says 100, I am at 195% in the green. So basically 200% better than I was last year. And then it says compared to 31 days ago, 69% better. So at least I'm in the green. Of course, that's on their metrics and everything like that. But I know that I've learned a lot. And with the learning, you definitely make better buys and you make better sales and all that. Absolutely. Getting a lot more shipping supplies from the dumpsters. Yep. Does anyone keep a spreadsheet of their inventory, like how much you paid, sold, and fees? I don't. I wish I did, but I don't.
I don't either.
I wish I knew how to do that.
I have it all in my head.
That's a lot. That's a lot of stuff. Hit that Dollar General, Grandma. I noticed that after I packaged all these sales up for the weekend, I noticed that I don't have very many boxes.
Yeah, hit that Dollar General, Valerie.
I know.
I don't know. I think it's not most of them are, but like mine here, I mean, they're very clean. It's not even in a dumpster. They have these rolling like metal carts because they roll them back up on the semi and take them to wherever. So they're all like super clean and stuff. Now, all my first class boxes, I do have to buy those because I use a lot of first class boxes. But all of our big boxes, they come from Dollar General.
Right.
Yeah, I go to, my husband brings me a lot of boxes home from work, but I used to go to Dollar Tree because Dollar General, one time I was going through there and she was unloading boxes onto the shelves and she had all these good boxes. And I asked her if I could have them, and she said, yeah, no problem. She said, that'd be great, because then she didn't have to break them down and everything, right?
Yeah.
Well, anyways, I got up to the cashier, and I told her, I said, these are all empty boxes, and I was showing her that they were all empty, nothing in them. And she goes, oh, you can't do that. I'll let you take them now, but don't ever do that again.
Huh.
Yeah, I was like,
it's really cool. We go in there a lot. I mean, it's like 5 minutes from my house. But I mean, they're real. I don't ever leave a mess. I put everything. I take my boxes. I put the stuff back the way I find it. I put their carts in line. I put their little bungee strap gate thing on the carts back up. We never leave a mess, and we've never had a problem. I did ask them originally, like, I don't know, must be 3 or 4 years ago. And he's like, oh, yeah, take them, no problem. Just don't leave a mess, please. Because they have people that will go get boxes and then leave a big mess.
I just love Dollar General. I go there for breakfast. They have like these little cans of potted meat
Oh,
in a canned meat
gross.
department. Oh, I just love it. I socialize with people there. It's just the best.
Yeah. Dollar Tree, though, they don't have any problems with me taking. They don't have any problems with me in the dumpster. They don't have any problems with me taking them out of the store.
Well,
Ours has their cardboard dumpster and their regular dumpster are in a lock pen on our Family Dollar.
oh,
our Dollar Tree is what I'm talking about.
A lot of it for us.
Oh yeah, we don't have a. We're not big enough. We're not big.
You'd have to go all the way to Ryland.
Our nearest Dollar Tree is like 30 miles away.
Proximity Dollar General. I mean, it's literally like 5 minutes from my house.
Well, my Dollar Tree is like 20 miles away, but yeah, if I'm in Superior, I go to Dollar Tree, and then sometimes like when I'm walking through Walmart, if I'm there late at night. And they're stocking shelves, and they got some good boxes in their cart I get them from there too.
Yeah.
My husband gets so embarrassed because I'll be walking through a store, and somebody's got a cart full of good boxes that I like, the size I like, and I'll say, "Can I have these boxes?" He gets so embarrassed. It's like they like it though, because then they don't have to break them down and stuff.
Big boxes are, for me, big boxes are expensive to buy. If I have to go because I've looked at them, like if I go to Walmart and buy like a big box, like, I don't know, let's say something that's like 16 by 16 by 14, they're like over $3 here for one box, you know.
Yeah.
I just don't want to pay that much for boxes.
Not
in the amount of boxes I use, you know.
I want to change the subject before I forget real quick, and we can go back to it. Is Mike Warren in here? I want to say happy birthday to him.
It's Mike Warren's birthday?
Yeah, happy birthday, Mike.
Mike.
I'm going to go grab my thing.
Anyway, go on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I use the gun stores and bicycle shops have great large boxes.
Call the boy trash Pamela.
Scrap Lady was asking about GoDaddy and like spreadsheets and stuff like that. I actually want to try to do something like that. I don't know a whole lot about Excel and how to do all that.
You can just use your GoDaddy, Valerie.
I know that, but you can't get a whole lot of information from like I want more, I don't know how you would say it. Like I want more information from the sale.
Okay.
Like I want it to be a little more in depth.
Okay, but the thing is you have to put that info in GoDaddy. And then it'll be there. Yeah. There's places where you can put all that.
Okay. Well, then I need to go in there and do some looking.
It's just work. But it's, work to write it down on a notepad too.
Right. She can go, I think it's GoDaddy. What is it? GoDaddy Bookkeeping. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what it's called. And I think it's $10 a month that they charge. I need to go in there and I need to look and see what I can do to make that experience better.
You can get coupons too for like how much you pay a month and stuff.
So you can do cost of goods in there too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I need to take a look at that. Because I know it's a lot. There's a lot about, you know, of course you've got to input, you got to put the information in for it to, you know, do what it's supposed to do. I mean, it can't do what am I trying to say? It can't give you the numbers if you're not putting the right information in. You know, it can't do all the calculating if you don't.
Right, like, but it will follow your, you know, in the expenses and stuff like that. You have it connected to, you can have it connected to your PayPal card,
right,
and your bank account, whatever you want, you know. So, you know, it can track those.
I think I had it.
They have
There it
they have
is.
they have different options. They have the essentials package starting at $7.99 a month, $9.99 a month when you renew, and that's invoices and estimates. They accept payments from your mobile device, track mileage and time, unlimited business reports, tax worksheets, automatically import your bank and credit card transactions, and automatically import sales data from PayPal, eBay, Etsy, and Amazon. Or they have the premium, which is $11.99 per month, or $14.99 when you renew. They're starting at $11.99, I should say. They have a sale going on right now. And you can do everything the other one can, except you have recurring invoices. So it looks like the essentials one is just as good as all of them.
Hi. What you doing? Hmm? Okay.
The middle one's the one I use.
Hi. You want to say good morning to everyone? Oh, such a big boy, huh? Yeah, he's such a big boy. Hmm. Hmm. Say hi. Hi.
Hi, Ringo.
Say good morning, everyone. Say here I am. Say good morning.
Morning, Ringo.
He's so big. It's hard to believe he's only 6 months old.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Say, I want some coffee. That sounds good, huh? You want some coffee? Is that what you need?
Yeah.
You need to wake me up? Hmm? You need to wake me up?
Yeah, he definitely doesn't need any caffeine.
Oh.
Oh, did Dad not let you outside with him? There's nothing here whining because Daddy didn't let him go outside with him.
Okay. Yeah, he's a big boy. I mean, get off of the table. What do you think? We live in a barn? Go on, get down. Roscoe isn't looking very good this morning. He was having some breathing trouble.
Uh-oh.
Kind of like, almost like shortness of breath, kind of. You could tell his breathing was very short and kind of, wasn't really, it seemed like it was labored.
Mm.
So I'm just kind of keeping an eye on him. See how he's doing.
Poor thing.
Yeah, I think I'll have to look into look back into the GoDaddy. I know I have it. I'm subscribed to it, and I get billed every month for it. But I need to look into it and see
I
what
don't.
else it can do
Mike
for me.
asked you guys to input each item for tax purposes. I don't. There's no way I'd do
I think
it.
I just put the auction amount in there. Well,
Yeah.
Jim,
Yeah. Yeah, I'd never
I don't
be
put
able.
like what the individual item was. I think it's just the cost of the item.
Us
Yeah.
auction people would never be able to do that. You too, Mike. You get lots of stuff at auctions too. It'd be difficult to spend most of our time doing that.
Yeah,
Even like
it's
stuff I
definitely-
buy at thrift stores, I don't put that in, but I have so much of the write off from the auction bills, I don't really need it anyway.
right.
But
Well, I'm gonna have to start going in there and.
well, I take that back. I do put the Goodwill in because usually I pay with the PayPal card, so then it
Uh-huh.
automatically reports off of that.
I know I miss having my little dependents. I know that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I wish they let you
Yeah,
own dogs.
That's why Jim likes having the anchor baby because then he gets keep having a dependent when his other ones are grown up.
Well, you better hurry up and start putting out so that he can have another anchor baby.
I'm 44 years old, Nikki. That doesn't work anymore.
I know that was my daughter. She was complaining about how much she gets taken out for taxes, and she got a bonus from her job this year, which they hit really hard, you know. And I said, well, if you'd have some grandbabies for me, it would cure that problem. You'd get almost
There
your
you
whole bonus back.
Anchor baby. Get a good. You get some dependents and some child support checks.
Yeah.
Like, I am not having a baby just so I can have a tax write-off.
Yeah, my daughter definitely hit IRS hard when she had 3 babies in a year. So
Yeah.
Oh boy. How can you have 3 babies in a year? Did she have
she
twins?
had twins in January, and then she
Yeah.
had another one in December.
Oh.
Oh,
And it was all in 2016.
Irish triplets.
Irish triplets, exactly.
My brother-in-law, he had like Irish twins because I think his oldest 2 girls are like, I don't know, 11 months apart or something like that. And they hit it hard that year.
Oh man. Yeah. So I mean, they get a nice little discount with their taxes and everything. So
I think
yes.
it's like $2,000 a kid right now.
I don't know.
Oh, is
I
it?
know the married person credit's gone up, is like doubled.
You know what? Hell, that hurts my uterus. You know, I don't even have a uterus, and that hurts my uterus. Anyways, on another note, people have, you know what ticks me off is these people that don't work and they claim taxes and they get like $10,000 back.
Yeah.
And they only work like maybe a month or 2 out of the year, and they end up, because of that earned income credit or whatever it is, and they get like 10 grand back every year.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, I knew somebody like that. I could never figure out how she got that much back. Anyway, 'cause she'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get like 9,000 back." I'm like, "God dang it, how do you do that?" I'd be thinking.
Because you make less money.
Yeah.
And you have a bunch of kids.
Yeah, it's the earned income credit.
Yeah.
That's what they get.
I've never
Yeah.
gotten $10,000 back. And then that one time they screwed me. They told us when we bought our house, it was that year they said that you could do this that thing where they give you $8,000 for buying a house. Well, then
So
they
like a
turned around and
credit,
said I had
yeah.
to pay it back.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow, that's a
they said
crock.
that was a no interest loan. And then the next year, my nephew did it, and he didn't have to pay it back. It was just the first year they did it. It was a loan. They never said anything
wow.
about it being a loan in there. So I ended up
Huh.
having to pay it back.
Wow.
They said, oh, well, you only have to pay it back a little bit each year out of your taxes, you know. But I was like, really?
That's crazy.
We were totally scammed on that one. But then every year after that, when people have gotten their first home buyer's credit, they never had to pay it back again.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, they get way more than they ever put in. I know exactly. It pisses me off. I mean, we're lucky to see a check every year.
Right.
And Gary does zero, and we're lucky to see it. We pay in every year.
Well, that's good, Nikki. You guys spread the wealth.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys spread that wealth. Yeah,
Call me
hoard
Trump.
all that money. You guys spread it around. You got to think of the other people.
Yeah, right.
Huh.
I got to pay off them people that make no money in the year, $10,000 for each of them.
Hey,
That way they can get their-
I'm poor all the other time of the year, and I look forward to income tax season.
But you work more than 1 or 2 months. You know, when
Yeah.
I'm talking about people that are on welfare and people that are scum of the earth and everything else, I'm not talking about you, Sally, because you work all year long.
Right.
You put your money into those taxes. You deserve it.
I know. I was just giving you shit, Nikki. It was fun.
I'm talking about the people who only work 1 or 2 months a year and get them big things. You know, like,
Right.
you know, we've already given them welfare and everything else. Why are we giving them $10,000 a year?
You're
Right.
starting to sound like Rush Limbaugh, Nikki.
Just so they can get
You're the Rush Limbaugh show.
I hate Rush Limbaugh.
Yeah,
I
Jim's
hate
got
him.
his headphones on. I could have had him comment on it, but like, God, I feel like I'm listening to Fox News or something. I don't
Pisses me off.
talking like Rush Limbaugh here.
You know, I've been down and out. I've been down and out in our life before, and tried to get on the welfare system for help for just a few months and couldn't. So it just ticks me off because I'm the kind of person that it's put out there for. Somebody that works and then has a rough break for a few months and needs a little help, and then they're going to get right back off of it once they get back on their feet. Yeah, but they're not there for people like us, you know, and that just ticks me off because that's really what the system is there for. But anyways, I'm getting off my soapbox.
Uh-oh.
On the podium or whatever you want to call it. I don't want to piss people off.
Yeah, we see those people that get those big tax returns, and there's a big influx of people buying stuff on eBay.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
They honestly, fourth quarter, obviously, it's a mix of the end of fourth quarter and then first quarter when those tax returns are rolling in.
Yeah.
Good selling season on eBay.
Yeah, because those people that are getting $10,000 back every year, they're in a hurry to get it. So they're doing it right away in January as soon as they get.
And if you're
like me, we're waiting until the last dog is hung to get those tax returns.
Did you see what Mike put?
Absolutely.
He said he worked on Rush's home in 2001. Nice pad.
Oh, wow.
I hate Rush Limbaugh.
Nikki, if you bounce in and out of a system, you're not really tied to it. So you're probably, it might not affect your voting behavior. So that could be why that they don't like these short-term in and out. That's not what they're looking for. They're looking for a long-haul subscriber to a system that's going to vote a certain way because they're being compensated.
Oh my God.
Might not be that they actually care about people.
Yeah, I know.
She's like, I don't care.
Mic drop.
I gotta pay 10 cents a listing.
You do.
Damn you.
I thought I'd bet you about something. It's keeping the bitching going on.
Hey, gotta keep it going. Keeping it going.
Mr. Jiggles, he knows his stuff.
Oh no, stay down there, Mike. It's too cold.
Yeah, don't come here. Don't come anywhere near north. Anything north, don't go to it.
Yeah, freeze your balls off.
2,
13 degrees.
5, 6.
Go as far south as you can right now, at least for another week.
6.
You might want to stay till spring.
Yeah. He says it's 78 down there. Woo. Man, what I wouldn't do.
Man, what I would do.
Yep. Time to move.
Actually, 78 is too hot for me. I'd be in the house in the air conditioning still complaining about the heat.
Depending on the humidity, yes.
Yeah,
I would have to agree. But if I was in California, 78 is sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's perfect. Perfect weather.
Yeah.
Plus, the one nice thing about Florida is because it's a peninsula, it's usually always got some breeze going across it from the ocean, you know? So,
Right.
I mean, because we go down there in August, and you'd think August, like, ugh. I mean, it's warm down there, and after a day or two, we're pretty used to it. You know, you're in shorts and pretty lightweight clothing and stuff, and we'll walk around Disney and stuff. So, I mean, you get used to it pretty quick.
Right. We, when did we go to Florida? We went in March. Is it March? Yeah, I think it was March. We went there, and it was nice. It was comfortable. Got a rainstorm every once in a while, but it was actually really, really nice, really comfortable.
Now, we were in Mississippi in August. That's hot.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
we went to Vicksburg. This was on our way to Florida. We stopped in Mississippi first, pick up a truck, and we're like, well, let's go check out Vicksburg because we're here anyway, the Civil War Park. And I mean, it was hot as blazes and humid there. And I remember when you could drive the park with your vehicle. We're driving down in where you enter, and these people had chose to bicycle it, and they're walking up this hill because they're wore out, and they look like somebody hosed them down. They're just like sweat running down there.
Oh my God.
Jim goes, says on the window, "Oh man, bad day to pick for bicycling in here." And the guy just stared at him like. Anyway.
I think I would have done the same thing.
It was not a good day for bicycling.
Right. Oh my gosh.
But anyway, actually, if you like that kind of stuff, if you're ever down there, it's kind of a cool thing to go check out at Vicksburg because they have like one of these ships that was sunk in the river down there that they excavated up, and they have it underneath this like huge tarp building. You can walk around on this like Civil War ship where they like re-put the wood back together and stuff. Actually, it's real neat. When you go around the park, like where the battles were on the field, the trench lines are still like in there because they preserved it right after the battle. Actually, it's
Wow.
if you like that kind of stuff. Anyway,
That would be cool.
It was pretty nice having my husband home from work. He just made me breakfast.
there you go.
Well, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
You could do that every morning, couldn't you, Nikki? You could get used to that.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Wonder if I can get him to do my shipping too.
Valerie got strep for Christmas Eve.
Oh no.
She got what?
Oh,
Strep.
I got oh, strap. I thought you said struck. I was like, struck by what? Oh, strap. Yuck.
Oh, that stinks.
She said she got some penicillin. She was still able to celebrate on Christmas Day. Well, that's
good. Yeah, once the antibiotics kick in, it's usually not too bad. But
Glad you're feeling better.
I saw this thing on Facebook. You can make eggs in the oven on a cookie sheet. It's pretty freaking awesome. You just preheat your cookie sheet a little bit in a 425 oven, and you plop your eggs on it. Or you spray it really good with oil or whatever, and then you plop your eggs on it. You put them in the oven for five minutes or so, and you get perfectly cooked eggs.
And Nessa says she always does her eggs like that.
Yeah.
I've never done my eggs like that. That's awesome.
Especially if you got to make a bunch of eggs for a bunch of people, it's really good.
Huh.
Yeah.
Never even thought of that.
My husband made my favorite breakfast, hamburger and eggs. I love hamburger and eggs in the morning.
I will have to try that.
Mm-hmm. And then at a stove for,
I might have to try that today. So, Sally, when's your next day off? Good question.
Yes. Do you know what my day off is?
Nope. You didn't tell me. You just started
Well,
back.
dang it. I got to go at my schedule.
Oh, okay. Never mind. You don't have to tell me now. I was just curious.
I know that I have 3 days off this week in a row.
Oh, that's nice. You just don't know where and when it is.
Hi, Laura.
Yeah, I guess not.
Okay.
I figure it's got to be in the next day or so.
Yeah, because you worked Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm.
And you worked Christmas.
Anywho.
And you worked tonight. So that's 3.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say you're my guess is you're probably off the 28th, 29th, and 30th.
Probably.
I am not
because you work New Year's Eve, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably work New Year's Eve.
So, yeah, that's my guess. May or may not be right, but
I think you're pretty close.
Hello, Laura.
I'm going to get dressed and go over to Steve's.
Well, I'm glad you feel better. I hate strep. That is like the worst. And I used to get it. I used to get it every single year. Usually, like 6 months. Like every 6 months, I would get a really bad dose of it, and I hated it. But that's the good thing, and I will say this is a good thing about, staying inside and not going anywhere is you're less prone to get sick.
Not really. Because you're so protected, when you finally do go out, you get everything.
Naked Man says hi.
Hi, Naked Man.
I just don't go out very much, so I just stay in. And I can see how that, because your immune system is probably low, and you're not constantly fighting off. Like when I worked my regular day job,
Yeah.
I was exposed to so much stuff that, it didn't really faze me. I mean, I would get sick. The first 2 years that I worked there, I was sick like constantly. Like I had stuff going on the whole time. But then once I acclimated to everything and I kind of built up my immune system, then it kind of, I was a little bit better. But so very thankful that I don't have to go out.
Look at Reed in Southern Michigan.
Great Lakes State says, hello everyone, 8 degrees in Southern Michigan.
Awesome.
And the postman just delivered the silver plate coffee and tea
Awesome.
set. Yay!
Yeah, the buyer did the right thing. That's good.
That's right. I'm glad you're feeling better, Valerie. Makes the day go by so much better.
I couldn't see Val ever being grouchy.
I think we all have our moments.
I'm sure. I had a little breakdown last night.
Uh-oh.
I yelled at everybody because, I cooked the dinner. And even my girls weren't helping me clean. And I was just ticked. And I was making my all each, and still nobody was cleaning. Finally, I had a breakdown and yelled, and everybody came in to help.
Hey, if that's what you got to do.
I told my husband, I ain't doing it anymore.
Grandma Magic Classic. She said, I got my Chantex and my new vape thingy. So gearing up and trying to quit again. The Chantex didn't work all by itself, and the vape didn't work all alone. So she's going to put the two together and get it done. Yes, you're going to do it. You're going to do it this time. You prevail.
Give yourself a good talking to. You can do it.
You can do it. That's the thing about, there's not a whole lot of, like, at my mother-in-law's, she cooked the majority of the meal. It was supposed to be a potluck, but she always cooks the majority of the meal. Like, she'll, do all the fixings and all that. But that's the thing about, like, I keep telling them, because I'm still in the family, but I'm not technically family because I'm, my husband's passed, and, so I really don't have a connection. I don't know. I kind of look at it different. I don't know. Anyway, so, but
they probably do not see it like that.
I know they don't. I know that they don't. But so I feel like I no longer, because usually what I would do is I would tell Mike, hey, you need to, tell your nieces they need to, get up off their butts and help, They still to this day they don't do, anything. But I'm thinking in my head yesterday, I'm thinking, okay, so, Mom is she's gonna be 75 in January. And she's not going to be able to do this for very much longer. Even though, she may still be alive, but she's not going to be able to do Christmas dinner. Somebody's got to take the reins.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to do this.
Yeah.
But I don't see anybody doing it.
No.
I really don't. I feel like it's just going to, once she stops,
it'll die out.
I don't know what's going to happen.
They'll all do their own thing.
And that's so sad.
Yeah.
That is just so sad. I mean, that's one of the reasons why me and Mike took Thanksgiving, was to kind of give her a break and, because we noticed that she was having trouble then.
Yeah.
But I don't see anybody taking the reins on it.
Well, that's what I said last night. I said, what are you guys going to do when I die? And it's less than a year away.
Nikki,
Why are you going to die in a year? You know something?
stop saying that.
You brat.
I was so mad.
But it's, I mean, in a sense, I mean, you know, you just, people they take for granted that people do the things that they do.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I was telling, I can't remember even who it was. Like, grandma pays for the kids' insurance, their car insurance. Grandma pays for, there was something else that she pays for. I mean, you know, and it's like, hey, you know, what are you gonna? You guys need to stop. You guys need to take care of your own. One's a nurse and one's a social worker. You know they're making a little bit of money.
Yeah.
It's time to, you know, take care of your own stuff. Their phone bills. You know, they somebody else pays their phone bills. Like, come on, it's time to grow up.
Especially a nurse. I don't think social workers make that much money, but nurses do.
She's an RN. She's a BA RN.
Yeah. There is no,
yeah. She makes good money.
She's making the
She makes very good
bucks.
money. And if she doesn't, she's doing it wrong.
Exactly. Yeah, but I mean, like, you know, I don't know. No. I just don't feel like now. I just don't feel like I have a place to say, you know, y'all need to get your shit together because,
yeah, well,
you know, but how do people get family to pay for the things?
I know, right?
I don't know. And see, that's the thing too. Is Grandpa? He still works. He still drives over the road.
He has to, I guess.
And yeah, exactly.
He's got to pay for everybody's shit.
He's actually thinking about retiring, but doesn't feel like he can retire because he can't afford it with everybody else's bills.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awful.
Yeah.
So,
I can't afford to retire. I got to pay everybody else's bills.
yeah, exactly.
That's pretty sad.
So,
well, I know. I keep yelling at my daughters. I keep telling them, "Hey, I'm done paying your phone bill. Start paying me."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know that it is, you know, it's easy for them because they can, you know, they don't have to worry about it, you know, and I completely agree with, you know, helping them out, you know, and stuff like that. But, you know, I was pretty strict on my kids. I mean, they started paying rent the day they turned 18, they started paying rent. And that was just something, you know, they started paying the rent, the phone bills, all that. You know, that's what you want, then you got to pay for it.
Well, if my daughters or my nephews needed a place to live, I wouldn't charge them rent. But if they wanted any extras, yeah, they'd have to pay their own gas, they'd have to pay their own phone bill, they'd have to pay, you know.
Right. Exactly.
But I'll give anybody food and a place to live.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not going
Yeah, I agree. It was more, for them, it was more of a reality check, and it was more, now if they needed that,
then push them.
Yeah. But I you know,
agree.
It ain't going to be like, you know, you're going to come home and play video games and be on the computer all day and not, you know.
I had a niece that lived with us just so she could have the good life, you know. Go out to the fancy rest. She was eating better than I was.
Right.
Drove a better car than I did. It's like, no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you were raised to work hard and pay your own bills. Exactly. So I just, you know, I do hope that somebody steps up and says, you know, otherwise it's just going to be a real reality check when everything goes down. But
Yeah.
so. But
Oh.
well, guys, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up for the day. I'm
Okay.
gonna see what I can do with this, all these packages. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I might just end up taking them to the post office. That way he don't have to mess with them. So
Yeah.
but I hope everybody has a great day. If you get a chance, go over and like that, hit the thumbs up button. And
Bye, everybody.
we will see you all tomorrow, bright and early at 8 a.m.
Bye.
Bye now.
Bye.